and is kept at the James Ford Bell Museum at the University of Minnesota, and the silo still remains today as a part of the modern property that is owned by the Scholin family. Mr. Scholin's a successful inventor, and you can see his house in that silo, now square in your view off to the 3 o'clock side of Bella.
People walk around up there. Either that or somebody's on the clock.
What kind of temperatures do you expect?
Well, a long time ago, it was flour that was making people a lot of money. Today, it's technology, and you can see this house now in your view, owned by the Ronning family. Mr. Ronning is founder and CEO of a company that he started called Digital River, and his estate is now in your view. And then, if you look next door, the clearing of the trees there with the rounded wall of windows with the white trim, that's owned by another gentleman. His name is Tom Mackin, and he is the CEO of a company that you've probably heard of. They make fishing lures. Their name is Rapala.
No, not the recent years, so I didn't contribute too much to that one.
They really do put a problem up there. I don't have patience for it. And you know, with the state of done, it's not work deal. Absolutely wild man. So one time we were out fishing in our boat, 20-foot power boat. We Black Lake to see if it was feeling. Well, definitely took the boat because I think we had guests that was with us too. And so everybody was putting bait on and he said, Doug, he said, scrub it, got that in here. I said, let me see that one. He put it in. Doug never put bait on it because he didn't want to catch it. He just wanted to try it outside. Yeah, you gotta stick to your guns. That deal. There were a lot of
I wonder too.
Red, kind of white.
And other one,
Then we have to go swimming on the weekend. His mother said, I'd be so glad if you could take him out of town for a weekend. And I said, I don't know if I have any. You know, it would be, so you get
but you don't look how high the water level is.
drive to Michigan, drive to Michigan, get there. It was right on the border of Michigan. We were maybe on the Wisconsin side. So the guy at the hotel said, now don't ride on the highway.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that beautiful stone house welcoming you into Smithtown Bay is owned by a gentleman named John Malinsky, and Mr. Malinsky is also a successful entrepreneur. He and his wife Arlene spend the summers out on the lake there. That's just a cabin. Pretty darn nice place. 18,000 square feet ought to be comfortable enough to get things done for the summer months. And as we do cruise into Smithtown Bay, this is one of the deepest bays in Upper Lake. We're at about 53 feet of water right now. The average depth of the lake is about 25 feet. And Bella requires 6 feet of water to float and 8 feet of water to navigate through. So, like a little bit of cushion there. So we'll make a loop around Smithtown Bay and tell you more about some of the homes as we do. Hope you're having a good time.
Anyhow, so Dale came back. I don't know if there was children there or anything. Came back and we finally, then we went riding the next day on Sunday. They didn't have to so he brought a sled that didn't have a headlight. His was a repair shop. So anyhow, a bunch of us were riding and a friend of ours said, we went out, we got back like 4 o'clock and we were on this little trail. They crossed the river. Ice wasn't, so everybody made it long way across. He came back. And Tom was so excited. How long? He said, I'll ride this. Then he took up. I thought, you know, you might have hitting a tree when you're saying, or whatever. But we all got back. We had many meals. Never quite a time. He could make the best parties. It never ended. It's long. Yes. If you have coffee, we're right into the party. So anyhow, so Doug got his wife lunch and he went, Dale went to the handle state for a while. And then Doug's coffee and Princeton, Minnesota. And they were all in the So anyhow, they were both in Princeton. It was like,
most of the time, my neighbors have a lot of
anyhow, Dale went
I can count on one hand how much they go.
He stayed around quite a while. He actually you know, he had so much. Yeah, I suppose. That was very sad. I said, of all the things you got to do, why did he have to do that? I suppose your spirits get down. But we would have had a very quiet life. Yeah, I mean, I think those people are very special. I went down to the farm where I grew up to my dad and mom, he said it was the greatest thing. And mom would cook and dad would play cards. That's it. You've been drinking a lot. He said, I don't think you should go to well, I don't know. Dad said when he went outside, he really wasn't walking.
As we pass by now, again, if you look out to the starboard side of the boat, the house that you'll be able to see at this point with the lemon-colored trim is owned by a former football player, Rich Gannon. He was a quarterback in the NFL, and today he makes his retirement to work out pretty nicely here right on Smithtown Bay. We'll continue to cruise on, and as we do, you're going to see in just a moment a beautiful white boathouse come into your view. And boathouses are kind of noteworthy because we can't build them anymore in Minnesota. It's not allowed. So the ones that do exist from years ago are well maintained so that they can continue to keep them as a part of their property. And this particular boathouse is one of the nicer ones on the lake, and it is owned by the Negley family. The Negleys are well known to the Twin Cities as they were the founders of outdoor advertising in our city. They owned all the billboards for many, many years. And they went on from there to dabbling in the restaurant business, where they started several different restaurants, one of which is still in existence today, Lord Fletcher's, right here on Lake Minntonka. And in addition to that, they also are responsible for bringing hockey back to Minnesota. Their family were the first owners of the Minnesota Wild hockey team. As we say goodbye to Smithtown Bay, you'll be able to see one more home, and at least one really big one. And this one with the dormer roof line now just coming into your view. The Nantucket-styled home there is owned by Byron Jackson, and he is the CEO of a company called Larson Windows and Doors. And they are sold in Lowe's and Menard stores all around.
Yeah, you're right.
Have you been on the
Yeah, not recently. Quite a bit through the year.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking at Excelsior, they got some and that, what do they call that boat that brought us from the bottom of the lake? Yeah. I don't shop. There's cargo, I think.